empty sheets, cause I'm incomplete. Yeah, I'm incomplete. Hey, cause I'm incomplete. I need you here tonight to cover up these empty sheets, cause I'm incomplete.
I'm back after a little bit of an hiatus. I'm back and I deleted the footage that shows the transfers, but it was that guy there, Barbosa, region of Ronaldo from Mönchengladbach, 75 million plus Cade Gordon. It was a guy called Miguel Pereira for, I can't remember. Oh yeah, it was a free agent, 88 agent, Brazilian left winger, Neymar region of course, if you haven't figured that out yet. 5-star, absolutely insane player. There was also a guy called Pablo Moretti, region of Chiellini, from Arsenal for 60 million. Barbosa now, first goal for the club this season. The guy who got the first goal for this season, of course, it was Richardson, as always. He gets a second here actually, Barbosa. We simmed here against Leeds, and this is where we want to be. Champions League at the Parc des Princes. Against PSG, Richardson, beautiful goal. He used to do this against Preston North End, and now he's doing it against PSG. Wow, what a strike that is. After a little bit of the game, of course, played, you can see the ball in through here. Barbosa, 22 minutes in, 2-0 up, and that was the end of it. Beautiful. Barbosa now on his head. Wow, he's an amazing player. Richardson now. Buckley, he just lines it up. He has all the time in the world, but he wasn't only going to get one, of course. It's Buckley. He wants to get a second, of course. Wait, only a second? Is he going to settle for a second? Schuster, is he going to settle for a second? Of course not. He's going to get the hat-trick. His first hat-trick for the club, I'm quite sure. Very, very well. Here you have it. Your match ball, your man of the match, John Buckley. A player that used to play for Blackburn, may I add. Richardson now in the cup against West Ham. Penalty shootout. Jacobs there. The Aussie, because Ewan Joyce is unknown. We have another Aussie in goal, which is Mason. He's an absolute amazing keeper. Beautiful cup keeper. Morton down the middle. Saw to the right. Gurner, cheeky chip down the middle. It meant we were through to the round of 16 in the Carabao Cup. I want to win the Carabao Cup. It's the only cup we've not won yet. But Bosa now on their head at Blundell Park. The first time Blundell Park has hosted a Champions League game, and it's against Club Brugge. He get a goal back. Very impressive. But who is there to save us? It's Miguel, the Brazilian, saves us. A Brazilian in Grimsby. I would have never thought I'd see the days. Richardson now gets a goal. Against Aston Villa here is Miguel, who gets the winner later on in the game. In the Champions League now, Hadji, Giannis Hadji, of course, not Georgie, the son of Georgia, of course. But Bosa, a little bit of a necessary pass to Richardson, who gets the goal. But I mean, this one here, absolutely necessary. Gets the goal, 2-1. That wasn't the end of it. Dylan now came in because, unfortunately, Musa got injured. He gets an assist to Barbosa. Jacobs there, first goal for the club against Brentford. Beautiful. Here against Chelsea in the Carabao Cup, round of 16, isn't it? No, it's the quarterfinals, in fact. Buckley gets the equaliser before the end of the first half. Important, I'd say. Glenn now crosses the ball in eventually to Buckley. What's that beautiful technique? Then here, Maguire makes a mistake. The £80 million man makes a mistake, which meant they were out. Against Rangers now in the Champions League again. Barbosa, 1-0. Kind of late on in the game. Rangers were hard to break down. But who's breaking them down? It's Gurner, the guy you least expect to, I guess. PSG now at Blundell Park. They probably came in a little bit overconfident, thinking like this was going to be easy. It's only Grimsby town. I don't know even where Grimsby is on a map. But it wasn't going to be easy. Richardson, 2 goals early, within the first half. Then after the first half, Barbosa over to Richardson, the hat-trick. But that wasn't going to be the end of it. We wanted to prove that we can win the Champions League if we want to. Who is to do it for them? It's a guy who's been here since day one. He used to play left back, plays left winger now, is Glennon. Anthony Glennon, not John Glennon as I called him in the first episode. Meyer now scores the first goal for the club. He's another region. I think of Thomas Miller. I can't say that for sure. He's insane. Mika Meyer, Cam, wow, what a player. Dylan now with the ball against the Gunners at Emirates. Richardson gets the goal. Richardson is in the run for Golden Boot, so he plays quite a lot of games. He never gets injured. But Barbosa, he is also in the run to become the best striker in the world. He's not going to become top scorer because he's a rotation player sometimes. He plays a lot of the Champions League games, but not often the Premier League games as much. Richardson never misses penalties. Has he ever? Has he ever missed a pen? I didn't think so. At Old Trafford now, Martinez, he spoils the party. It meant a draw, shared points. Now the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup is Jacobs who gets one. But was he going to get one? No, he runs again. And pretty much the exact same goal he almost looks like. It's the same corner at least. But Sinistera, he was like, you're not going to get this done easily. The ball across, Rutter gets his goal. But a guy was like, you know what? I want to get the hat-trick. The Aussie, Jacobs. Hat-trick. Beautiful. He's 19 years old, the same age as Ewan Joyce. Ewan Joyce is, of course, on loan because I wanted him to get the potential up, and he did, trust me. Buckley now against Chelsea. 1. Etike is a fumble at the back. Moretti here. Should pass it back to the keeper earlier. Dembele misses. Havertz passes to Dembele, and Dembele doesn't miss again, unfortunately. But who is to save us? Miguel. Free kick specialist. He is brilliant. If Brazil had him in the World Cup squad, they would have won the World Cup. I can tell you that. Richardson now against Villa. Another penalties goal. He always scores them. Mr. Reliable, never misses. It's like Balotelli. And he scores also in 1v1s. Who would have thought it? They get one goal back here, and it meant we were drawing currently. But who is to save us? Is Barbosa. Barbosa saves us at the end, 2-1. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Mangalan at the Buckley to Richardson, and Richardson bottom corner. We signed this guy here. Can you see who it is? It's Gus Sens. He can play every position except for midfield. Unfortunately, John Buckley had to go. He was the lowest rated player in the squad except for Dembele, but Dembele was reason is signed. It meant we can sign this guy here, Ihatcherin. I mean, Ihatcherin was no John Buckley, of course, but still good, still good. Richardson now against West Ham. That's already a goal for Richardson in this game. Was he going to only get one? No, Gosens with his first assist for the club in his debut meant Richardson brace. In the semi-finals now against Norwich, I thought we were so lucky to draw them in the Carabao Cup. And Cavallo gets sent off within 20 minutes. It was annoying, but it was a very, very, very boring game. This was really the only chance. Hatchin, the keeper barely has that. Meant another penalty shootout, and Richardson misses a pen, but I aimed that down the middle. Why it's gone to the right, I'll never know. But Bosa, you can't get that more tough corner than that. Double saved. Hatchin scores, of course. Mason, can he save another penalty? Of course. He's brilliant. Gus Sens to win it. Cheeky chip down the middle. Hey, beautiful, beautiful. But here we had a man sent off. But who is to save us? CJ. Been here since day one. Unfortunately sits on the bench because he's not high enough rated to start, it feels like. Now at the San Siro to play AC Milan, not Inter Milan. Meyer gets a goal. But before the end of the game, 85th minute, De Cataleri scores. I mean, it's heartbreak. Now the final against Manchester City. The ball there hits a crossbar and Østigard, he loses a header against Phil Foden, the midget. But who is it to get the equaliser? It's Barbosa. And Barbosa did something that Michael Owen did in the FA Cup final 2001. He turns the game on his head, on his own. But against Arsenal, Michael Owen did it. Barbosa does it against Manchester City. It means we've won the EFL Cup, the Carabao Cup, the Carling Cup, whatever you want to call it, we've won it. It could be the League Cup if you want. Beautiful. You see, it means a lot. We can't be too excited because we've got a Champions League second leg to play in the round of 16. But Barbosa was completely sober for this one. He was insane. Ihatrin, he passed the ball through to Barbosa here, and that meant 2-0 at home. Bye-bye AC. Tottenham now, you can see it means a lot for Richardson that he can get opportunities like this, because he always sets them, he always puts them in the goal. We simmed against Brentford and we won, and this is a quarter-final. We should not play them. We've already played them once in the Champions League, well twice in fact. We should have someone else, but unfortunately, yeah, it does no realism. We go behind, and Barbosa here, oof, if he has one size shorter shoes, that is out of play. He passes to Pereira, and Pereira runs past everyone, and he saves us a draw against PSG at home. It's important, but in the second leg here, Bellingham gets the ball to Valverde, and that's 2-1 for them. It's annoying that, but they fumble the ball here. They mess around. Mangala gets the ball across to Richardson, and Richardson off the crossbar and in. Beautiful Richardson. We love you more than anything. Miguel to Barbosa, and Barbosa wins it for us. It means us through to the semi-finals. But in the league now, we have City. Maya gets the ball, passes it to Barbosa, and Barbosa scores. 1-0 affair. We go through, well, we win the game. It's not the Champions League. This is the Champions League. Semi-final at Anfield. Richardson scores. Nope. It's Musa who scores. Richardson, he really should score there. I mean, to be honest, he should. He is probably the best striker, most clinical striker in the league. But you see, we turn defense into attack. Moretti now, after a pass from Ihatrin. He gets the ball to Pereira, who crosses it in. Richardson, Alisson should probably have that, but it doesn't matter. Larson almost scores. We sold Larson because we needed the money. It meant 2-1, away win. Beautiful. Morton to Dylan, crosses it in. Richardson, 1-0 against Manchester United. But this time it wasn't Martinez to ruin the party, it was Gravenberch. But who's to save the party? It's this guy here, the Aussie Jacobs. 2-1, 3 points important. Okay, so we're one game away from the final. If we beat Liverpool at home, we're in the final. But anything could happen. Let's see. Oh my god, what a strike that is. Bissouma. Gunnar. Oh my god, it's deflected it in. And it's Gunnar there. And that could have saved us. It could have saved us. Gunnar is deflected off. I don't know who that is. And it's such a deflection. The keeper would have had a. It's not Laporte. Who is that? I don't know. It hits his hand and Alisson's caught out there. Oh, through the legs there. Schlanger. Erdegaard. Farias. Erdegaard. Oh, and that's... They've done it again. Equalizes immediately after kickoff. That didn't last long. 6 minutes in total. That beautiful Mangala. Forwards. Come on! Yes, Barbosa! Late on. That currently means that we're in the final. Come on, Barbosa! Oh. Farias. We win the ball. Clear it. That's us in the final! That's us in the final. That's us in the final. Liverpool hearts have been broken. Jürgen Stranachen there. He didn't play a single second. But it's back to league, and this game here would, if we win, we lift the title. But we're not only just gonna lift the title, we're unbeaten in the league, folks. 0 losses. We're doing an invincible season, but was the guy who we sold the season, who was trying to spoil the party. John Buckley tries his best, but unfortunately Richardson says, nah mate, nah, I'm gonna be invincible this season. I'm gonna lift the golden trophy. And Barbosa says, you know what, we're gonna win. We need the 3 points. That meant at home in a beautiful sunset in Grimsby, we are Premier League champions. I'm gonna let you guys enjoy this unbeaten team lift the title. Back to action now. You can see Richardson 4 goals off being top scorer. Well, 3 goals. We need 4 to not share the golden boot. And against Burnley, well, to say it this way, if you give Richardson a fire, he's gonna burn down everything he sees. Every team, every opposition is gonna burn down everyone, because he gets 1 here, he gets his 2nd against his former team, and he knows that if he gets 2 more doubles there, he gets a golden boot for himself. So he gets 1 here, 20 minutes in, already a hat-trick. He hat-trick now, gets the ball to Richardson, and Richardson, a little bit lucky, means he gets the golden boot for himself. Beautiful Richardson, you've deserved it more than anyone else. Champions League final, ladies and gentlemen. Black and white ribbons looks very cool on those. Grimsby Town versus Atletico Madrid. At the Bernabeu, so we're in Madrid. It's a shorter journey for the Madrid fans than for the Grimsby Town fans. Quick here, and it's Nunes who will take it. I think he'll go for the cross. He has, that's a good cross, in fact, and Bestow was safe. What a save, Phillips. Hatchman. Mangala. Oh, hoo, hoo. Our first chance of the night. It's not a bad one. A little bit too far to the right, but Oblak, he was definitely worried. That's a good ball. Richards, oh my god, he scoops it far over the bar. Oh my god, it's a beautiful free kick from Nunes. That's 1-0 to them. And a game that we've really not been in for a while now. We're behind. Mangala! Mangala, you fucking kidding, right? How the fuck have you hit that so bad? You're off. Schuster would have scored. Richardson! Final few minutes. Lewis Richardson. He saves us like he always does. Get in! Lewis Richardson. It's a beautiful finish as well. Might add. What a finish that is. It's out of play, and you can clear that. You can get that. Oh, that's a goal. Late on. Goal there. Who was that? It was Simone. Yunus Musa. Oh, across. Barbosa, equalizer. 2-2. Immediate reply. Yunus Musa assist there. Important assist. Ooh. Humphrey! Oh, saved. Penalties now. Going to the left. Yes! Saved. I'm going down the middle. Down the middle. Yes! Richardson's secure as always. Jesus, I think he's going down the middle. Oh my god. Barbosa, bottom right. I think the keeper might have that. Oh, yes. He's going to the right. Yes! Oh my god. No, we're going to the right as well. Keeper does not have that. They miss now. We've won the Champions League. Gonzalez. I'm going to the left. Oh wait, I went too early there. That was my fault. Morton. Left. Yes! We do it! We've done it! Tyler Morton has done it for us. We've won the Champions League, folks! We've won the Champions League. Which is now. Come on now. Carabao Cup, Premier League, and now Champions League champions. Grimsby Town. A fairy tale from League 2 to the top of the world. And it's finished now.